Hi everyone, welcome to Galilei's HEPGEC program. Today we're going to revise your important syllabus by solving previous year questions. Let's start today's revision with a question from history. The practice of military governorship was first introduced in India by which of the following rulers? The idea of military governorship was introduced to the Indian subcontinent by the Greeks. Under this, a land in an area is given to a military ruler who is under the direct control of the emperor. The Greeks called it strategos. So the answer to this question is A, Greeks. Let's move on to a question from economy. The lowering of bank rates by the Reserve Bank of India leads to. Here the word bank rate means the interest rate at which RBI lends to other banks. Lends to commercial banks and other financial institutions in India. When the rate at which RBI provides loans to them reduces, the rate at which they provide loans to the consumer also comes down. That means when the loans here becomes cheaper, the loans to the consumer also becomes cheaper, which is done to increase liquidity in the market. So the answer to this question is A. When the RBI reduces the interest rate, cuts down the interest rate, banks will also be tempted to cut down the interest rate, and thereby the liquidity in the market increases. The availability of more loans is increased. So the answer here is A. More liquidity in the market. Now consider a question from POLITY. Consider the following statements. Let's read each statement one by one and evaluate its merit. The first one is the executive power of the Union of India is vested in the Prime Minister, which is a wrong statement. The executive power in the Union of India is vested with the President. It is under his name that acts becomes law, and under his hand and seal that the executive actions are deemed to be taken. So the first statement here is a wrong statement. Now the second one, the Prime Minister is the ex officio chairman of a civil service board. This statement is also wrong because it is the cabinet secretary who is the ex officio chairman of the civil service board. So again 2 is also wrong, which means our answer in this question is D, neither 1 nor 2. Now a question from geography. Consider the following statements regarding asteroids. We'll read one by one. Asteroids are rocky debris of varying size orbiting the sun, which is absolutely true. Asteroids are small, rocky debris which revolve around the sun, which are not large enough to be called planets. And first statement therefore is absolutely right. And the second one, most of the asteroids are small, but some have diameters as large as 1,000 kilometers, which is also a right statement. There is nothing factually wrong in that. So 2 is again right. And now the third statement. The orbit of the asteroids lies between the orbits of Jupiter and Saturn, which is a wrong statement because what we call the asteroid belt lies between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. So the third statement here is wrong. If you know the third statement to be wrong, you can eliminate A, B and D. What you are left with is the answer, and the answer to this question is C, 1 and 2 only. Now, the last question of the day from environment. Which of the following can be found as pollutants in drinking water in some part of India? Now, uranium as a water contaminant is not found in parts of India. So, 5 can be eliminated. Means we can eliminate C, B and D. So, our answer here is A, 1 and 3. Arsenic, it has many sources including industrial waste, and fluoride. There are areas in India where there is intense fluoride pollution, which leads to a condition called fluorosis. This is also could be an action of an industrial waste. So, answer to this question is 1 and 3, which is A. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.